Kristen Joyner with Living Down South Realty, and this week's community highlight is Hartwell, Georgia. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite places to visit, some of the awesome nonprofit that help our community, and just a little bit about Hartwell in general and what it has to offer. So come join me.
The city of Hartwell is located in Hart County. Hart County is one of the smallest counties in the state of Georgia as far as square footage of the county. Population's around almost 27,000. In the city limits, you've got about 5,600 people. We are working with housing of about 14,000 units, and I love this. Our occupancy rate for owners is 75%. That is over the national and the state average, which is fabulous. So when Raymond and I moved here full-time to Hart County, the average income for this county was around $38,000. I pulled this data recently on census.gov, and it is estimated that our average income for residents are $61,000. So not only is our county growing in population, but income is also increasing. Some of the large employers that we have in Hart County are Hearing Automotive related. It's a German company, Lake Foods. They process food. Nestle Purina took over one of the older plants here and has a pet food distribution center, and they're a large employer. We got Pharmatech as well as Ritz, and Ritz is also, I think they do transformers, but I'm not 100% sure. So Lake Hartwell was completely built in 1962. It is a man-made reservoir, and really it was built to help with flooding along the Tugaloo River, and it also was used to generate power. It has 962 miles of shoreline, and it borders not only Georgia but South Carolina, and we have 6 actually counties that touch Lake Hartwell, with Hart County being one of them. It is estimated every year, and I just pulled these stats, for 2023, that we had between 9 to 14 million tourists that come to Lake Hartwell to enjoy all of these wonderful amenities that the lake has to offer. So I mentioned earlier, Raymond and I moved here full time. I have been coming up to Hartwell since I was 8 months old. My mom both my family are from the Midwest. My mom's family had a place on Lake Michigan as a child, and my dad was really big into sailing and boating. He was in the Navy, worked at the Culver Military Academy, so lake life was so important to them and recreation. So we started camping here as kids, and then we ended up having a lake property. My sister lives in Anderson. I live over in Hartwell. And then both my parents actually retired here. One was in Anderson and one was in Hartwell. So the only family member that I don't have up here is my brother. So Jay, if you're listening to this, I'm ready to sell you a house. So I want to tell you some fun stuff that we have, and one of them is Railroad Street Park. This little tiny 1.3 acre tract of land is actually leased by a nonprofit organization. They took a blighted site and they transformed it with the help of grant funding, also from the federal government and donations, and they turned it into a fun area where people can gather. We've done film festivals. We've done an event called Taste of Hartwell. But let me show you these before and after pictures. Look at the blight. Look how awful that is. And over on the right-hand side, it even looks even better. We've done murals. We have a little train that kids can play on. We have, and I say we because I've been on the board of this nonprofit or helping them since 2017. So it is near and very dear to my heart, and the success, I just am so excited to see it. So I mentioned that we have our events now. We can finally have events. So we did a film festival. We've got the Taste of Hartwell coming up, and then also Food Truck Fridays. We just started kind of trying to get a little bit of foot traffic to the downtown area, so we're real excited about that. Another super fun nonprofit group is the Hart County Botanical Gardens, and let me tell you, as a nonprofit, these people know how to work. This site is about almost 7 acres, I believe, if I remember correctly. They've got a pavilion that you can rent. They've got walking trails. They teach classes. They have meetings once a month. They have a playground for the kids. They have different areas where you can go and connect to nature. One of the nicest, prettiest botanical gardens. They do a fundraiser every year, the plant sale in April. So visit the Hart County Botanical Gardens. It is located back by the recreation fields off of the highway that goes to Elberton. I think that's 77. And then it is next to, or a little bit behind Hart EMC. So visit that. And then my third nonprofit that I love is the Community Theatre. This building is 114 years old. I can just end my conversation right there. These folks have been able to maintain a historic building, and not only does the board maintain this building, but they also put on multiple different productions. They are entering in their 45th season. They do 4 productions every year, and so you'll see a list of what we've got going on. And then they also do a Christmas event that's open to the public. They do a haunted house every year, so they're prepped for that as well. It is a great nonprofit group. Kids are able to come to kids camp. They really are starting to get their stuff together, and they are having a huge fundraising push right now. They are needing to raise $50,000, and their 35% of that money has been raised to where they can receive a $500,000 grant from Fox Theater, or Fox Gives. So that's super exciting, and that is what's happening. And go and buy your ticket for the Mousetrap. So I am Kristen Joyner. I am a local now to Hartwell. I would love to earn your business. Whether you're watching this video to get some ideas on what to do when you're vacationing here, or if you're looking at maybe taking a look at some property, I would be honored to have the opportunity to earn your business. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.